Hi, this is Xane Daniel. I wanted to thank you so much for participating in this meditation and activation. This is not just a guided meditation, but it is an activation. I work with an extra-dimensional collective called the Hathors. They're very powerful, and by listening to the sound of my voice, you're being activated by the Hathors, and then peppered throughout this meditation, you'll receive very specific, targeted energy healing through activations. And how these activations work is I will say, breath in. And when I do, you'll take a nice big deep breath and you'll hold it at the top and you'll wait for me to say the word awaken. And then you can exhale. But it will be loud, so don't be too surprised when it bursts into your ears. This is the signal that will send a high burst of energy to accomplish whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish. And as with all high vibrational energy activations or attunements, it's important for you to know that this can result in a little bit of a recovery period. So don't be surprised if you feel extra tired or extra wide awake. Drink plenty of water after you listen to this. And this recovery period could actually take a couple of days for you to get over. But understand that if you do experience a recovery period, you've gone through quite the transformation. To use the Monday meditations as intended, I invite you to listen to each one all week, every day, until the next Monday meditation releases, and then use that one every day for a week. Each time you listen to them, they will become more and more integrated into the amazing being that you already are. When you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. Take a nice big deep breath. And relax as you exhale. Feel yourself becoming a part of your surroundings. Merge with the space that you're in. Merge with the earth. Merge with the universe. And what's kind of funny about this is you already are the universe, but you don't remember that. It doesn't feel that way. It feels like you are separate. But that's just the illusion that you agreed to before you came here. So I want you to merge back into the universe so that you get a glimpse of what you truly are, the creator of all things. And here you are as a being getting to observe your creation. What an incredible experience. You are a miracle observing miracles. When you eat a piece of food, you take this perfect, let's pick a grape. You take this perfect round thing from nature. It's beautiful, it's juicy, and you pop it into your mouth. Your mouth is a chamber. It's a head chamber. And it's kind of crazy because this chamber is hinged. And you've got the only spot in your body where bones are sticking out, where you can actually see the bones. You take those bones, some of which are somewhat sharp at least, and you start slicing that grape and then mashing it into a pulp inside your head chamber. It's bathed in these juices that are being secreted all around your face bones. And then you shove this thing in the back of your throat or the back of your mouth with this crazy muscle. Also the only muscle that's completely exposed, called your tongue. You toss it and you actually use that tongue to keep that grape from being missed by your mouth chamber sharp bones, and you deftly avoid mashing that muscle, that tongue, with those same mouth bones, and get the grape to be mashed into a pulp. That's kind of a miracle right there. We don't even have to go any further. But the miracle just keeps going. You eventually use these crazy muscles in your throat and your esophagus and your neck to take this bathed pulp grape and shove it down this pipe where it continues to fall and be pushed into another chamber. This chamber is a terrible one if you are a grape, because it is bathed in acid. You have a sac inside your body that's full of acid. You have an acid sac inside your body. This is a miracle. And so this grape is now bathed in acid, and this acid breaks it down so that there's this incredible army of enzymes and bacteria that attack, disassemble, and carry the nutrients from that grape to where it can be absorbed by the lining of your stomach so that it can be used to help rebuild cells and continue to create this being over and over and over again until you finally perish. I mean, oh my gosh, this is what's going on when you just ate a grape. A single grape. You are a miracle observing miracles. Well, if you don't realize you're observing miracles, then you might not actually be observing them. You just think that it's normal. But oh my gosh, it's completely crazy what we're doing all the time, and we don't even realize it. So if you can focus in on the miracles that you're experiencing, then the whole world changes. The problems that you're dealing with start to melt away. The worries that you have about what's coming up next starts to go away. And instead, you can actually begin to be grateful for everything that you experience all the time. You can be grateful that that very complicated system actually works. You can be grateful that you get to eat a grape. Sweet, juicy, cold, flavorful. Yeah, flavorful. What does that mean? That means that there's these little things on your tongue and the inside of your mouth that detects the biochemical makeup of whatever it is that you're eating. That grape goo, as it passes over those little sensors, delivers a message to your brain that says, hey, this is what this tastes like. What? I mean, we could do this for the rest of our lives. We could explore everything. We put this dried up little nub in the ground and we put water on it and it turns into a 1,000-year-old tree eventually. Come on. What is this place? This is insane. You can be grateful for all of this. You can be grateful for anything that happens in your life because it is either pleasurable or it is not pleasurable. And if it's not pleasurable, then you get an extra bonus that it is actually helpful. It helps you grow. It helps you expand. So either it's pleasurable or it makes it so that your life is better in the long run. So everything that happens to you is freaking amazing. And so you can be grateful for everything that happens to you. Everything. I am not going to miss anything in this. I am grateful that I was bullied by my classmates. I am grateful that I didn't succeed and win every game that I played. I am grateful that I had to work really hard to get whatever it was that I wanted. I'm grateful that I have an amazing family, that food is available to me, that water is available to me. I'm grateful that I have this crazy system inside my body that makes food taste good. I'm grateful that I broke my finger when I was a kid. I am grateful that I thought that my father didn't love me or didn't approve of me. I'm grateful that I got fired when I was a kid in my first ever job. I am grateful that I couldn't get a girlfriend for the first 26 years of my life. I am grateful that, and you fill it in from here. Every experience has a reason for gratitude. Why would I be grateful that I was abused by my childhood classmates? Because it taught me how to help people who were abused. And the list goes on and on. As long as you look, you will always find a positive from that negative. And so what good is it to be grateful all the time? Maybe it's saying to the universe, well, I've got everything I need, don't give me anything else. Is it a false delivery message to the universe that says, I don't want anything, I'm all good? Of course not. It aligns you with receiving. It aligns you with the ability to get whatever it is that you want if you're grateful for everything that you have. If you're miserable about not having what you want, you are essentially saying to the universe, not good enough, universe. So that means that everything that you already have means nothing if you want something more. So in order to get what you want, you first have to accept and love and feel gratitude for everything that you have. That is the power of gratitude. Not only that, but gratitude is fairly easy to get to. It's fairly easy to find things to be grateful for. Oh, I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for warmth. I'm grateful for water. I'm grateful for my cat or my dog or my hamster. I'm grateful for my pillow, my bed. I mean, the list just goes on. And what's great about gratitude is that it's a high frequency emotional experience. And when you have a high frequency emotional experience, your entire energetic signature frequency increases. And when that happens, all kinds of possibilities occur. If you are struggling with negative entity attachments, then those attachments can't attach themselves to you because they're seeking a similar frequency. When you are high frequency because you are grateful, it is harder to experience the symptoms of depression. If you are grateful, then it is more difficult to be miserable. It is more difficult to be dissatisfied, to be impatient, to be frustrated, to feel cheated, etc., etc. Gratitude is the opposite of all the lower vibrational emotions. And when we talk about pain and suffering, there are only two types of pain and suffering. One is physical and one is emotional. So if you can eliminate half of the possible sufferings that you could have just by simply being grateful, then I would think that we would be grateful all the time. And then you could even reduce the pain experience by saying, I am grateful for this pain because of what it's going to bring me, of my growth and expansion that I will receive as a result of handling this pain. So I even say that gratitude helps with all suffering, not just emotional. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus you in on gratitude and build that gratitude. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, well, I'm suffering so much that I can logically understand what I should be grateful for, but I can't actually feel it. And to that I say, fine. Explain why you're grateful for things. I am grateful for my bed, because if I didn't have a bed, I would be sleeping on the floor, and I probably wouldn't be sleeping very well. Okay, great. Do you feel grateful for having a bed? No, but I understand what gratitude is and why I would feel gratitude for sleeping on a bed. Okay, great. So now you're setting yourself up for the potential to actually feel gratitude. If you're just saying that my bed is lumpy and it's stupid and everything that I have is not good enough and I want, then do you have the potential for feeling grateful for sleeping in your bed or to having a bed? No, they're not even close. You have to think about it first. Thinking is fast. Emotions are slow. So if you continue to think about things that you're grateful for, your emotions will eventually catch up. I picture it like you have a little person inside your emotional machine that's saying, "Hey brain, how should we feel?" And the brain says, "Well, I'm feeling pretty frustrated over this." And your little emotional guy just interrupts. "Okay, everybody, feel frustration. Let's go." But if the little emotion guy says, "Hey, how should we feel?" And you say, "Well, I'm exploring gratitude over my bed right now." Your little emotional guy says, "Okay, everybody, gratitude. Let's feel that." And you're going to time it right. You're going to inundate yourself with gratitude, and then you're going to start feeling it. So focusing in on something that you're grateful for right now. Picture the thing. Maybe it's an aspect of yourself. Maybe it's your relationship or a particular relationship. Maybe it's a physical possession. Maybe it's your house, your car. Doesn't matter. Something that you're grateful for. Focus on that for a moment. Take a moment also to picture your life without it. That often helps with gratitude. Oh yeah, boy, life would be crappy without a car. I live really far away from everything, so I don't know how I'd ever get anywhere. And then, with that clean focus on that gratitude for that thing, I want you to keep picturing it all the way through the activation. Breath in. Oh, wait. Good. That activation is geared toward helping your emotional body catch up with your thoughts. It's to help you catch up and actually feel gratitude over the thing that you were just thinking about. It's amazing. Powerful. So when you're ready to feel gratitude for everything, to think about, to logic it out, gratitude about everything, and to allow your emotional side to follow and to catch up. When you're ready for all of that, then you can open your eyes. I really appreciate you listening to these Monday meditations. Each week I release a new one, and so I recommend that you listen to this one each day until the next one releases. You are an amazing being. You're perfect exactly as you are. You've never made a mistake in your entire life. Everything you've ever done has been perfect, and it's gotten you to exactly where you are right now. So congratulations, you did it. If you find these meditations to be useful, I'd love to find out how they're useful. How are they helping you? Please leave a comment below so I can see it, read it. It energizes me to keep making them. It also helps the YouTube algorithms so more people will find it. And I appreciate that dearly. So thank you again so much for participating in this activation and meditation. I love you unconditionally, and I'll see you in the next video.